Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com, and today I thought I'd tackle a somewhat sensitive subject. Someone sent me a question. They worded it really well, so I thought I would approach it. But quick disclosure before I start, a lot of platforms are changing their terms and services, and they've put a lot of algorithms in there detecting phrases and different word choices and just going in and deleting them. So as I go through this, I have to somewhat modify the way that I speak, and I'm hopeful that you'll understand where I'm going with this. If not, send me a message. I'm happy to respond to you, but I'll go ahead and get started. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, question that was sent. A video popped up on my YouTube stating the amount of children and adults claiming to have the incorrect sex assignment at birth in the United States alone is estimated to have climbed from 700,000 to 1.4 million, so it's doubling. I know there's a lot of programming and subliminal messaging going on, but I honestly don't think there's anything that would make me personally feel like I was born with the incorrect gender. So that makes me wonder, spiritually speaking, why would a person be born feeling that they would have been born wrong? Does every single person like this choose this before they're born, or is it chosen at the time the universe is in order to have a particular experience or lesson needed? I wonder the same about same-sex attraction too, but the incorrect sex assignment seems to be more as though they're being tortured psychologically right from birth, and I can't see a lesson in it. So I think you get the gist of what it is that they're trying to ask. I just want to dive into that topic a little more and understand what is really going on. And I know that this is a really tough topic. Nothing here is meant to offend people, to fire up emotions, or get any kind of that dialogue going on. This is really truly an intuitive reading on that question and trying to gain a better understanding. So I want to put that out there. There's no malicious intent or anything like that tied to anything I'm about to say or go into. So when I look at this, I get that there's people out there attracted to the same sex, and it's just wired in their being. It's who they are. They don't learn it. And a lot of times there's a spiritual connection, but they're very real, very valid, and very strong emotions. It's not something that they can change. It's just who they are, and they should love themselves for who they are and be accepted for who they are. There's people out there like that, yes. There's also people out there that feel uncomfortable in their own body, and these can be very valid and legit feelings for some. But in that situation, I got the majority of these have feelings due to a mental imbalance that causes a distorted view and perception of who they are. This is a life lesson that they did agree to face, and they're going to be challenged to learn and work through it. And I also see that these people who feel they were born maybe incorrectly assigned, feel that if they were a different way, they would feel different. And that's not always true, and in fact most times it's not true, and that's why suicides are so high for people that are in this category. The word that came to me and the way that I see it, it's a mental dysphoria, and the protocol that they use through medications and all this other stuff, that's not really what's going to help them. To better understand this, I get an image of a thin person. This was the example to show me how maybe these people view themselves. I see this thin person, and they look in a mirror, and their reflection's an overweight person, and no matter how they change their body, they can lose weight, they can change clothes, they can change their hair. No matter what they do, in their eyes, they still look overweight. So it's a mental perception that's off, and until they learn to love themselves and get better balance, no matter what they do or biologically alter, they're not going to feel right. Something's going to still feel off, and they're going to be depressed no matter what they do until they get that better mental clarity. This isn't for 100% of the people in this category. Nothing works in absolutes, but I got a huge majority of people in that category are going through that experience. I also got, in some cases, due to the programming and the way it's promoted in most everything out there, some people experiment with either same-sex or altering things because it's a popular thing to do and they want the attention. And in some cases, it's parents doing it because they're the ones that need the attention. It's kind of like a form of Munchausen's when it's referred to with the parents. It may not be who they really are or make them feel fulfilled, but they go along with it because they feel like it's the popular thing to do. That is rising a lot. And ultimately, regardless of your path and regardless of what you choose, it's your life and your lessons and your true inner happiness that you need to think about. So don't let society tell you what to do and what to choose, or allow you to be programmed. Do what's within you as the right thing to do. So be cognizant of that. Don't allow yourself to fall into the gender trap or any of that kind of stuff. You have to be happy with you. And in the end, that's really all I have. Please feel free to leave a comment, like me, share me. All those wonderful things are incredibly helpful. And again, I'm Lynn with Psychic Focus at psychicfocus.blogspot.com. Thanks. Bye.